What's up everyone, Richard Melbourne from the Collectiverse here with another instalment of Collect or Reject. On this episode we'll be taking a closer look at the William statue from the video game Nioh by Prime 1 Studio. William is the main protagonist in the game Nioh and grew up in an Irish village. There he meets his guardian spirit who saves him from death and now prevents him from dying, as well as gifting him with the ability to see invisible spirits. Prime 1 Studio are well known for their attention to detail and breathtaking character likenesses, and this is no exception. The William statue stands at 24 inches tall and is available right now through the Prime 1 Studio website. You have two pre-order options available. The deluxe version, which includes his guardian spirit, is yours for $999 and has an edition size of $750, or you can grab the spiritless regular version for $599 with the edition size to be announced at a later date. Now you know the facts, let's hear from the Collectiverse team on whether they would collect or reject the William statue.
So, William from Nioh. It's just been released from Prime 1 Studios, and well, it's Prime 1 Studios, so as always, they've smashed it out of the park. This thing looks absolutely incredible. For somebody that's vicariously seen a lot of Nioh by watching my partner play it majority of the time, because I'm way too crap at those kind of games to be any good at them, it's a brilliant looking piece. The only problem I have is that it's $1,000 for the deluxe edition. Now, luckily, you do have an option. You do have the regular edition, which doesn't come with the spirit on the back, and it has a slightly less detailed base, and is around the $600 mark. So for me, if I was into this, if I was going to be buying this, I most certainly would be collecting the regular edition, and purely based on how expensive it is for a quarter scale statue, I would definitely be rejecting that deluxe edition.
Hey you guys, this is Bonley here with another Collect or Reject for Collectiverse. Prime 1 seems like they just unveiled a reveal for their newest franchise, Nioh. They had a 1/4 scale William that is coming out pretty soon. They just revealed it. There's going to be two versions, a collector's version and a regular version. The collector or deluxe version is going to run about $1K. The regular version a little bit less than that. From what I'm seeing right now, it looks like a perfect Prime 1 piece. It's got a great dynamic action pose. It's got great detail. The sculpt looks on point. I mean, everything looks like what you would expect from a Prime 1 piece. I mean, the only downside is going to be the cost. That deluxe version is going to cost about $1K, which might scare off a few people. But from initial impressions, though, this piece looks pretty awesome for me. Definitely going to be in the side of collecting it.
So I'm going to talk about the William statue from Prime 1 from the game Nioh. From a visual standpoint, I really appreciate this statue. I do not know anything about the characters or the story or the game or anything. I didn't even know who William was. I thought that maybe William was the fairy on his back and he was called Nioh. I had absolutely no idea. But there's a lot of details packed in the statue, and Prime 1, they're just killing it right now. Especially, it just seems like every humanoid character that they come out with, the skin just looks incredible. I don't know, they've got a technique they do, and this looks absolutely amazing. I really like the little details though. It really makes it stand out. I like the little water sort of flask he has on it. I like the way the armor is constructed, and the way he's kind of holding his sword, the way he's posed, the way he's sort of squatted down, and the way the fairy's just sort of hanging out behind. I think that's a friend. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to say it is. It just has a lot packed into it, and if I knew the context of this statue, it would probably be more tempting to me. However, I don't really know the character. I know nothing about it, but it's very beautiful. And I think Prime 1 is, I don't know if this is going to be a continuation of like a line they're going to do, but I really, really like this statue. And I think anybody that's a fan of this game or knows this character, it would be hard to pass up, because I think it's one of the better gaming statues I've seen come from Prime 1. I think it's better than some of the Witcher statues that I've seen. For me, I'm going to have to say it's a collect, even though I'm not going to be able to get it. But it's definitely a collect. But if you're not a fan of this game, I think there's no reason to pick this up. It would just be purely visual, and for a piece at this price point. But it's definitely a collect for anybody that's remotely interested in this video game.
Okay guys, that's what the Collectiverse team thinks about the William statue by Prime Studio, but we want to know, would it make it into your collection? Please leave your answer in the comments below, make sure to like this video and hit subscribe to make sure you're the first to see future videos in this series. Thanks for watching, and until next time from the Collectiverse team, stay happy and keep collecting.